Welcome back, everybody. It's Natalie. It's Hotshot Adventures. God bless America and God bless Texas. I'm coming to you from my home terminal here in Texas. I hope you guys are doing well. Before we get into this broker who doesn't want to pay me, which is going to be a very good video for you guys, let me take a minute and tell you what I'm going through right now with Patreon. This week on Patreon, I covered way station bypass systems. I did a video on that, and I just uploaded a video on Patreon that covers the DAT freight load board. So if you guys have been interested, or if you're trying to dispatch yourselves and you're not sure how to get started with it, I have tutorials on patreon.com/hotshotadventures to go over those load boards. I've already gone over central dispatch, I've gone over truck stop, and just this week I went over the DAT load board. So if you guys are struggling with getting your transportation company started, or if you need help with that, I am available to you via Patreon. Patreon.com/hotshotadventures. If you're snoozing, you're losing. Now let's get into this video. You guys know me. I've been in operation for 4 years now. This may potentially be the first time that I have actually not been paid on a load, and that I may actually never get paid on this load. This broker thinks he can not pay me, and it's been 3 months since I've hauled this one car, $975. Can you believe that? Let's talk about it. So I'll give you the backstory on this. This load, I found this load. It's one car, picked it up in California, dropped it off in Texas. I didn't personally haul the car. Rick hauled the car on his way back from California. And that was in February, you guys, February like 23rd. It is now May 25th. And I have been harassing this broker so that I could get paid this $975. That's not even a lot of money. I've been harassing this broker for months now, and I still haven't been paid on this load. So it was one pick, one drop, really simple load. I called the broker off Central Dispatch. Not a big deal. They dispatched it through Central. We got it picked up. In 2 days, we got it delivered. There was no issues with this load, period. We picked it up in one condition, dropped it off in the same condition. It was a quick turnaround, 2 days, and I sent off the invoice, and I sent off the BOL, and I waited my 30 days. I waited 40 days. I waited 50 days. Finally, at about 50 days, I started emailing people. Nobody would email me back. So I put a negative rating on Central Dispatch, because what else are you supposed to do, right? I'm a busy lady. I'm not going to start calling people right away. I'll just put the negative rating. Hey, I haven't been paid on this load. And then all of a sudden, I start getting emails, right? So I got somebody's attention at that company. Oh, your email went into our spam box, and why would you put a negative rating, and la 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 la, all this, right? I'm like, listen, it's simple. I do the load, you pay me for the load. It's not rocket science. And if you're not checking your spam box for an entire month, then you guys have a problem, not me. Oh yeah, we're gonna write you a check. So that went on for another month. And then, oh, when did you change your address from California to Texas? Oh, the check went over there. Bull. Lies, lies, lies. Okay, you guys, they never sent a check. Finally, the owner of the company, hi, I'm such and such, the owner of the company. You know, I see that this load is kind of old, and yeah, I'm going to get you paid on it next Tuesday. And if you have any issues, just give me a call. Just text me, because I'm really busy. And, you know, and we'll get you paid on this. And I'm going to put an extra $50. I'm going to buy you lunch, you know, for having to wait so long to get paid on this load. And next Tuesday came around, Wednesday came around, Thursday I text him, hey, I'm not surprised, I haven't been paid yet, what's up? Oh, I got $36,000 in blah, 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 some car dealership, and I'd really want to pay you. Can I pay you half on Cash App? Can you send me your Cash App? It's you guys. I insisted. I said, no, you cannot pay me half. I want to be paid in full, and I want it right now. That didn't work out. I kept sending text messages and sending emails, and I just didn't get a response for about another month. So now we're on month 3. What do you do when you don't get paid for a load? Well, let's go over that. First of all, we need to look up on Central Dispatch and find this guy's MC number. Then we got to take that MC number over to the FMCSA snapshot website to get a look at who this guy's broker's bond is through. Then we have to contact them, start to file a claim on that company. So let me show you how to get that done in case you guys are in the same situation as me. You know, it takes time to have to chase these people for your money, and it's really frustrating. It's very disappointing. I mean, all of this time that I have to spend chasing my money, and then here I am, I'm like, this is ridiculous, pay it, when is it going to be paid, when is it going to be, and who knows what's going to happen. So this is all a very simple process, you guys. Any load board is going to have the broker's credentials, which include the DOT number, the broker's name, and the broker's MC number. So I'm going back on Central, looking at the load. This is the load shipped on February 24th of 2023 out of Santa Fe Springs going to Breckenridge, Texas, $975, a cheap ass car in the first place. But here's the load, okay? We go down a little bit and there's the broker's name, Auto Car Go. I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring me here. Auto Car Go is out of Southbridge, Massachusetts. And it says here they got a website. Andrew Brand, whatever is the supposedly the owner's name, gives us contact information, and then right here it gives us the operating authority information. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that down. I'm going to copy the MC, and let's go over to the FMCSA portal and get these guys information. We're going to type into Google FMCSA snapshot. Company snapshot. That's going to give us, we're going to punch in the broker's MC number, and that's going to give us the details on their brokerage. Okay, here it is. It pulled up. Okay, company snapshot. We're going to go to MC number, and we're going to hit paste and search. I'm not going to get into too much detail on all this information down here. What we are looking for is right here in this blue box on the right hand side where it says licensing and insurance. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, pulls up this next screen, says verify the information here. After I hit search, this is the next screen that it pulls up. It says the DOT number, the MC number, the legal name of the business, where they're based out of, Southbridge, Massachusetts, and just to the right of that, it says HTML view details. That's what we want, guys. Click on that, and that's going to bring up the broker's bond. Right here in details, we're going to scroll down. And we are going to show here that the broker is active. We want to view, down here it says active or pending insurance. Right here, this is what we want, boys and girls. It's a surety bond through Merchants National Bonding. That's the policy number. It's got coverage. They have coverage up to $75,000, and it was effective in July of 2022. So they're a new authority, a new brokerage. I'm going to click on Merchants National Bonding, but I'm also going to click on this policy number to save it. Merchants National Bonding. They do not have a phone number here, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going to go on Google. I'm going to look for Merchants National Bonding Incorporated, and we're going to find these people and start the claim process. All right, I Googled it, Merchants National Bonding Incorporated. This is what comes up. Let's click on that website they have there. And let's start the claim process. The claim process is very, very simple. You're going to enter some information where it's going to tell us, hey, you know, file a claim here. We're going to enter some information, basic information. I need a bond, find an agent. We're going to enter some basic information, and then they're going to email me a link, and that link is going to have a password and a user ID. I need to go to their website, enter the password, enter the user ID, and then I need to upload documents. I'm going to need to upload the rate con. I'm going to need to upload the BOL. I'm going to need to upload the invoice. I'm going to need to upload any and all email correspondence back and forth and text message correspondence back and forth. And then I'm going to submit all of that to this broker's bonding company, which is Merchants Bonding Company. I'm going to submit that claim, and I'm going to let them do their due diligence and see who is in the right here and who is in the wrong. Long story short, you guys, I have not been in this situation before. I'm going to do another video on brokers and double brokering and all of that stuff that's happening right now. If you are in this situation, and mind you, this is a small amount of money, because don't think that I'm the only one that this has ever happened to. And it's actually somewhat probably of a miracle that this has not happened to me yet, because this has happened to Betty, and she's like in her 9th or 10th month of operation, and she's got 2 invoices totaling like $8,000 on a broker that is a piece of shit, and is in the process of being denied their bonds because they're double brokering. That's all they're doing, and they're not paying anybody. So Betty's going through it at 10 months. So it happens, you guys. It happens all the time. You guys need to know the process. You need to know the legalities. You can also reach out to a lawyer who will gladly charge you and process the same thing that I just went over that you can do yourself. I'm all about DIY. Do it yourself, you guys. Do your own business, be independent, all of that good stuff. Even in the backyard, I'm trying to do my own stuff too. And the whole reason for that is so that I know how to do it when I need to do it. So you can go to a lawyer, but this is a small amount of money, okay? There's brokers out there who are selling carriers loads for $8,000, $9,000. I mean, big paying loads. Maybe they go from coast to coast, or maybe they're cross border, or who knows. They're selling these carriers like me and like you guys, on a load, and they just don't pay that load out. Or they pay it so late that, you need that money. That's $8,000. Like, I need that money. That's a lot of money to be in limbo. Betty, she's for, it's a terrible situation to have to feel like you were just out all that fuel, all that time, all that effort for your expertise to haul something from point A to point B, and you got shafted. It's really sad. So I'm very fortunate that this hasn't happened to me yet. And I am also very fortunate that it is a low dollar amount. But don't think it's that low that I'm going to forget about it. No, I have been on my shit with these guys. And I just started the claim process on them with their broker bond. And you guys, if this happens to you, or if you need help in any way, if I can help you, you're welcome to sign up to my Patreon or leave a comment on this channel, and I will try to help you in any way that I can. But it happens, you guys. It definitely happens. And I am hopeful that something will come out of this claim that I just started with these people, but I don't know. It's not a guarantee. It's definitely not a guarantee. This was a new broker. They started in about a year ago, and this guy is just mismanaging his money really poorly, and bad business etiquette, and he's not paying his invoices, and it really sucks for me. Of course, my driver got paid out on the load when the week after the load was completed. He got paid out on his load. I'm out the fuel, I'm out the time, I'm out all of this time that I have spent chasing this company, chasing this owner, and chasing their brokerage to try and get paid for this load. And it's really unfortunate. It's a little stressful. I'm glad that it was a low paying load. If I have to eat the costs, that's another thing too, you guys. If you have to eat the costs, if an invoice doesn't get paid, you write it off as a loss. Don't forget to write it off as a loss at the end of the year on your taxes, okay? Because you can't claim that money as money that was given to you if the money is never given to you. So you cannot include, you can if you make a mistake, but I'm telling you now, don't do it. Don't include that invoice for whatever the dollar amount is for that load unless and until you get actually paid for that load. Your tax person, whoever that is, which you need to have one that can tell you this stuff. And if you don't have one yet to tell you this stuff, sign up to my Patreon, and I will help you walk through some of this stuff so that you're not alone, and that you can at least have somebody's knowledge and expertise to lean on until you get your own experience and knowledge and expertise. You guys, be safe out there. More videos coming soon. I've been really busy with all of my trucks. I'm so proud of all of my guys. Everybody's doing great. Betty's down. Her trailer's broken right now. But other than that, everybody's doing great. And you guys be safe. Have a beautiful, wonderful Memorial Day weekend. God bless America. God bless Texas. You guys stay safe out there. Have fun, but don't have too much fun. Talk to you later.